Hello and welcome back to the Shitcast. I keep looking at Mel. Sorry, I'm supposed to look at the camera. This is episode 19. I've confirmed with Mel beforehand. It is episode 19. We are very... Boy, do we have some things to talk about. Lots of stuff has happened, right, Mel? Oh, mostly involving me being stupid, but, you know... So where do we want to start, Mel?
Let's start with you and Uwe coming over to visit us in South Australia. And
okay.
We spent all weekend playing board games, which was fantastic. And let's talk about those board games that we played.
Okay.
Shall we?
So, yeah, sure. So we were playing Pandemic Legacy, which you've never played. And this is, for people who've played Pandemic Legacy before, this is season 1 that we're talking about. The first one that came out.
Yeah.
So I think we were at April was the month that we were up to?
Yes,
when we
April.
started.
That's correct.
And, you know, people who've played games with me, they should know. I mean, Mel, the fact of the matter is, you know this about me. Do not let me be in control of the rules, okay? Just do not trust me with them. Okay.
And ask constantly for him to read things because, you know, the funniest thing is, this is the thing, right? When you play games with Uwe, he basically gets Ben to read everything for him because he can't be bothered, which is hilarious in itself. However, this particular moment in time, Ben was getting a bit gruff with Uwe. Oh, just read your bloody card.
Yeah.
The irony being that Ben didn't read his own card and lost us a game.
Oh, yeah. I thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so during
How could you forget about that?
We lost April, but it was really close. Very, very close.
Exactly.
We had like 3 or 4 turns where it's just like, oh, I can't quite make it to this place for us to finish this game. Like all of us, none of us couldn't quite make it there. But
except for Ben, of course.
Well, no. It's only during the second April game that I was reading the second ability on my character, which was I can't remember what it was called, but it was the one that can build the military bases without having to spend any cards.
And also,
the second part of that, which I hadn't read. Because it wasn't the important part at the time, was that I can also throw any card away to go anywhere if I'm in a base.
Yep.
So that's either military or research. That would have really helped. That would have helped. We would have been able to win that first game. And yeah, I'm the sort of person who... Because I was reading it about halfway through the second game of April, and I was like, there are people who would just be like, no, I'll just keep this to myself. I don't want to embarrass myself. And I'm like, no, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Shortly followed by, Mel, if you remember this, shortly followed by, I think we were supposed to read this card in the Legacy deck after the second outbreak in the first game, which we completely forgot to do, which was when the Faded were introduced.
Yeah. And I will say, it wasn't that we forgot to read the card. We didn't even look at the card to know that we had to forget it later. We just didn't even look at the card.
That's
it was just in the pile, and we were like, yep.
But I tell you what, we are we have our eyes fixed on those cards now, don't we, Mel? Well, so maybe it was me. I mean, because I was doing all of that. I was doing
you were.
It was me.
And then, so then in the game that we got to, the second April game, we just had to make up the first part of the Faded stuff because, like, we had to play it like...
It was because it was only in May that we added in.
Oh, in April we won and we realised, Yeah,
it's like, whoops. Oh.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
Hey, so, by the way, there's these Faded.
Which added a whole other element that we had no idea on top of all the other stuff that we were trying to deal with for May.
Yeah, and that was when the quarantine expert got introduced, which was... was that already in there? I can't remember.
I think we were already in there. But the roadblocks came in.
Yes, that's right, yes. But with those fated cities, you just have to use the quarantine expert to manage them because let's just say South America is not looking good.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Might have
It's
the
pretty
entire
bad.
continent may have fallen.
Yeah, the entire continent has fallen. Yeah. Yeah. Specifically, what is it, Santiago and Buenos Aires?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, sorry for the people of those two countries.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry.
It's gone.
Just hug your
Yeah,
fated friends.
You're all zombies now.
Yeah.
Then we played Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, that game. So we played the 7th
We
game
played-
in the base game.
Such a long game. We played for
It was
like
very long. I'd say 4
hours.
hours. Yeah.
Probably. And then we we lost the game after all that time within, I don't know, maybe 10 rounds.
Yeah, it didn't take long to lose it.
It just, because we couldn't get rid of the Horcruxes. The cards didn't come out to allow us to roll dice. Then when we started buying them, a couple of them appeared. We all had them in our decks, but no one ever got them out. And then we never rolled the right thing. So we had 6 Horcruxes. Voldemort comes out and we're like, oh, what do we do? So then there was a round that we played. Drew managed to accumulate like 13 lightning bolts.
But we couldn't
And
use
we couldn't
any of
use them
Yep.
because it was only Voldemort out. And we still hadn't killed any Horcruxes. So then we
Yeah.
managed to start killing some Horcruxes, which was great. But I don't know what happened. We just couldn't keep up with Voldemort.
I'm blaming Uwe because it all started and ended on his turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
doesn't listen to this.
We
so,
lost
you
all
know.
of them. He's our scapegoat.
Yeah. That was a very anticlimactic ending.
It was so disappointing. We were like, yeah, we're going to win. No, we're
It's
not.
like,
We're really not.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just pack the game away. And
We'll never speak of it again.
speaking of not winning, Mel,
Yeah.
last night, because your husband stayed at my house last night, we decided after we had Okami, which was fantastic, by the way.
So jealous.
Yeah, it was so good. Haven't had it for ages. Anyway, sorry, got distracted by food.
Yeah,
We decided to play Clank Legacy, the Acquisitions Incorporated. So Uwe and I have already played the Legacy campaign with Michael and Sean. But after you've finished it, you can still play the game, but it's like your Legacy version of it. So I've never actually done that. So I thought, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because Uwe already knows how to play it, so he's a buy-in. And he likes it.
Yep.
And it's not too hard to explain. So mechanic is you start off. It's basically a deck builder like Harry Potter, but instead you've got a character on a board.
Yeah.
The objective is get an artifact or artifacts. I should probably get a glass of water at some stage, and then go back to base. This sounds so easy, right, Mel?
Yeah. Simple.
It's just not that easy, unfortunately. So there's a mechanic where you have a bag of tokens, and over the course of the game, your tokens are going into that bag, and some of those tokens get pulled out, and as your tokens get pulled out, it's worse and worse for you, and as the game progresses, more tokens get pulled out.
It's like quacks.
Yeah, it is actually. But we're all just sharing the one bag.
Yeah, right.
So gets toward the end of the game, Uwe dies.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh no, he's going to totally screw us over here. Because somebody who dies still pulls tokens from the bag. When it's their turn, they just don't have a turn.
Right.
Then Jared dies. Then I die. And I was one step away. Seriously, one step. Literally one step away from base. And I died. And Drew's turn was after me. He's the only one alive still. And he's not that close to base. But I had to pull tokens from the bag. And he had like 1 health left. And of course, didn't make it. But it was so funny. Uwe was just relishing in us, watching us all die. He was loving it.
He would have loved it, yeah. Yeah.
And normally in the past when we played this game, Uwe was the sort of person who's like, oh, you want that artifact? Well, I just took it. So, but Jared did it to him last night, and it was delicious.
Oh.
I was like, yes, yes, this is so good.
Drew said he really enjoyed it, so
it was fun.
The game,
fun. Yeah, I think
that's good.
That should be our next Legacy game, Mel, because that is such a great
Clank.
game. Yeah, Clank
All right.
Legacy. It's the
I'm here for
Acquisitions
it.
Incorporated. Sorry, Acquisitions Incorporated one. I think you'd really like it.
Yeah. I like hacking, so.
What about that Saturday morning when you were out watering your plants? I thought, I'll go out as well. Yep.
The vampires will get some sun. It'll be great. I was standing there near the pond, filling up I've got a little garden pond, as you all know. I was filling up the water because it's been hot and it was a bit low, so I was standing there filling up the water. Ben was standing next to me, and Uwe's like sort of wandering around having a look at all the herbs and stuff, and he wanders up to us. I'm standing there talking to Ben, and the next second, Uwe, full wind up, slaps Ben square on the face. Absolute smack.
Yep.
Ben takes a step back.
I'm like,
he's like, what the hell? Apparently he had a mosquito.
And he did get it. He showed me on his hand that he got the mosquito. So I was just like, feel free to tell me when you're going to do that, okay?
The force with which he smacked you
was pretty hard.
Way
I think it might have been
for a little mosquito.
more than necessary. I think you might have enjoyed it a little bit.
I think so. Have you guys gotten into BDSM lately, maybe?
No more than the usual backslapping.
Or maybe he wants to turn it to front slapping because that was...
No. He can go find someone else for that.
Anyway.
It was just completely
Ben was a
out
little
of
bit
the blue.
miffed after that.
We were talking.
I think I was back. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's right. And I was like, Mel, where are the ducks?
There was no ducks. They don't live there permanently.
Well, I thought they did after your comments from the floor. I thought you had a permanent family of ducks living at your pond.
Well, they kind of are permanent. Like, they come pretty regularly, but they haven't been for a little while. I don't know. Maybe it's not the season.
Okay.
I could buy pet ducks.
Nah, don't do it. It's too much work.
They'd poop a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Yes.
funny because I'm like, I'm going inside. And then he's like, I'll come inside too. And I'm like, no, you are not coming inside. You're staying
You're
out
not welcome. And then we finally took Uwe to go see the Bunyip, which is what their dog's named after.
Yeah,
Because
and
last
actually,
time you guys were here...
He took a recording of this, so I will put it in here.
Last time you guys here, it was flooded and it wasn't up. So, like, we couldn't see it. So we took Uwe there this time, and he recorded a little bit of it, and then he turned around and he goes, "Is that it?" And I was like, what do you mean? Is that it? Like, that's what you named your dog after. Like, it's epic. No,
Yeah. I also have to say, I still find the idea that something that is submerged in water couldn't function when it was submerged in water hilarious. Don't you
I
say?
think it functioned. I think they turned it off so people wouldn't wade through the floodwaters to get to it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. It was very flooded when we went there that time.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
But gosh, we did a lot of stuff. We went to Beerenberg.
Yeah. Which is disappointing now.
Yeah, because you said they changed their
I'm
menu.
still upset about it. Yeah, I'm really upset about it. If anyone knows what's happened with the Beerenberg Cafe, please put it down in the comments. But I'm like devastated because I was all psyched up to go have the OG, which was like their breakfast, eggs thing.
And when you said that in the car, when you said, I'm going to have the OG in the car, I was like, oh, is she like, is there like some, I was thinking of like the show, The OG.
Yeah.
Is it like some original thing that I don't know about?
Yeah. Not anymore, apparently.
You were actually literally talking about a meal called the OG.
Yeah, the OG. Yeah. It was the best on the menu. Anyway, never mind.
What about when they brought Ui's
I don't know
food?
what's happened. Oh.
Ui's an eater. You need to know this, okay? I don't think
we
I've
all
ever
know
seen
this.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Ui with a small meal. So they bring out a small plate with a muffin and some jam and a bit. I think it was a bit of butter.
Crumpet.
Oh, yeah, sorry, a crumpet.
It was
Thank
a
you.
crumpet.
Yeah.
It was one crumpet.
Yeah. And when they brought it, I was like, "Oh, is there more coming? Is that all he's ordered? That doesn't seem normal." You thought it too, right?
Yeah, because I said something. I was like, "Hang on." But at the same time as them bringing out the crumpet, they brought out a little takeaway box because we'd ordered a scone. Drew wanted to take away a scone.
Well, this is a $9 scone, yeah?
Yeah, the $9 scone that he then left on the table. Anyway, that's a whole issue. But when they brought them both out, Ui opened the scone box because he was trying to find the rest of his meal because he thought it was in the box. That's what he said later. And I was like, dude, no, that's the scone. Anyway, when the woman, so we got a waitress to come over and I said, look, he wanted the one with the smoked salmon anyway, listen. My brain can't compute
People who
this.
run
they
food
have
places,
two items.
Listen to Mel right now. This is very important.
I'm going to go fucking nuts. They have two food items on the menu called the same fucking thing. Toasted crumpet is the Listen. And then the woman said, well, when he was up there, I asked him if he wanted jam, and he said yes. Well, because this is fucking Ui, mate. He doesn't fucking understand. Like, if someone asks him, like, he's going to go, yeah, I'll have it, because he'll add more onto his meal. He's thinking he's going to get smoked salmon and fucking this and jam. He's like, yeah, put it on.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know, the guy used to eat fucking raw chicken. He doesn't. Anyway, so we finally get a waitress over and say, look, he ordered the wrong thing. Like he was meant to order that. He wanted the smoked salmon. You've put it through as a toasted crumpet. And she's like, oh yeah, I've told them that they should change the names of it because it's too hard to work out what
it's
people
confusing,
want.
Yeah. Mm.
I was like, are you serious? That should have been like the. Who read through the menu as an edit and went, oh yeah, let's have two items called toasted crumpet, one with jam, one with smoked salmon and salad and potato and.
Yep, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about
when you order, you're supposed to say
jam and being like, "Oh yeah, sure, throw whatever you want on there. I'll have it."
He wouldn't have understood. Like she was saying, "Do you want the jam or the salmon?" He would be like, "Oh yeah, put it on." Like, she said, "You should have ordered the toasted salmon crumpet." I said, "It's not called the toasted crumpet, the toasted salmon crumpet. It's called the toasted crumpet." Oh, well, yeah, we know it's confusing. Yeah, motherfucker. No, you fucking fix that shit.
Yep.
It's not on us to know. Oh, you want me to psychically know that I should ask for the toasted salmon crumpet? Anyway, I lost my shit.
Yeah, so so you mentioned when we left that you have now blacklisted that place. And so
yes.
So you're never going back?
I probably won't. I would find that a hard sell now.
No, it's not much of a blacklist if you do go back.
Pretty much. No. Well, I mean, firstly, the food is not the same anymore. The menus aren't the same. And they fucked up something as simple as a salmon crumpet versus a jam crumpet, which shouldn't have the same name. Like, that's just idiotic to me. It sounds like the new chef's come in and is like taken it over and then hasn't really thought about any of the aspects of it. And I find that really frustrating.
Have you heard about toasted crumpets, Mel?
No, I haven't. Tell me.
So we also went and had dinner on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
What's the name of that restaurant?
1924.
1924 on the Murray River. It's actually nice.
Yeah,
it's nice. To the view of youngsters swimming in the Murray River.
In the river. Yeah.
And audience, the Murray River is not a beautiful, clear river. I will tell you that.
It's like most rivers in Australia.
It is dirty. And who
It's
knows?
not dirty. It's
It's got dirt in it. It
just-
looks dirty.
it's just brown. It's a brown river.
Doesn't that mean it's dirty? And
It's quite a common thing.
Drew's dad came and had dinner with us, which was actually really nice because we quite like him. Because Uwe and Drew's dad get along really well because they're both like, what, super racist, would you say?
Yeah. And Uwe eggs him on.
Yeah. Uwe loves it as well. But Drew's dad was like, oh, you know, people piss and shit in that river. And I'm like, you know what? I don't doubt it. I believe it. It looks disgusting. But people are like swimming in. And I'm like, oh my God, what kind of diseases are they getting right now? Oh no, I just can't I can't think of it. No,
Apparently none.
Yeah. Maybe they have a good
people like
that's how they build up
if
their
I went
immune
down
system.
to the river, if I went down to the river on Monday because it's a public holiday, if I went down to the river, the whole river would be like, it would just be tents and people in the river.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
I'll go take a photo on Australia Day and I'll show you. I'll take a photo of all the tents that'll be lined up down our thing.
Yep. Okay, and
I'll
if you send them to me, I'll insert them here. That's two things I have to insert. Bloody hell!
Oh no, God! All
this
the
episode's so full on.
Well, as full on as recreating the intro and the outro because you lost them.
Yeah. Apologies for taking so long with the most recent episode, but they're all done now, so it's okay.
Yes, I'm just glad you still have the same music.
Yeah. I did want to talk about how we got full self-driving for the car to come over to your place.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
And it's also in combination with this being the first time that we've ever charged the car outside of home.
Yeah.
So I calculated how much all of the charging cost us to go to your place and come back. And it cost
cool.
us
How
about
much?
$70.
That's pretty cheap.
We did have to stop a
Was that
couple of
more than you
times.
thought?
But no, it is. I mean, I already knew that charging is expensive. It's definitely way more expensive than when I charge the car at home. Like probably at least 10 times more than
Yeah. But it's still cheaper than petrol.
Yeah. So the thing that most people say is, oh, yeah, but you have to stop all the time. It's like, yeah, but also I like going to the toilet and eating as well. So
pretty much.
It's not like we had to stop for like an hour or something. So the times that we did stop for a long time, we ate. So like we'd be there for like half an hour. So with full self-driving, I had a couple of comments about it. I know I've gone through this with you already. And you noticed it when you were in the car too. How the car in 110 zone just refused to go 110.
Yeah.
And then it would. No idea why.
And then
it's just like,
but it also it's not like it was sitting at like 109. It was sitting at like 104 or 100. Like it was significantly slower than the speed limit.
Yeah, and it wasn't because we had a car in front of us or anything like that.
No.
And it wasn't because of like traffic conditions. There were times when there was nothing near us. But it would just and you can accelerate to make it go faster, but it just slows down again. It's very, very annoying, especially when you're doing such a long trip and it's like, oh, this is great. I can like save like maybe half an hour to an hour if I just like go the speed limit. But no. On the way home, it did it again. No. And I mean, the whole, I'm not going to go 110. Actually, yeah, I am going to go 110. It's just like, you just do you, okay?
At this point.
But the full self-driving, you came in the car with the full self-driving. What do you think?
I think, I mean, you said that you're still like 2 versions behind. So
yes,
let's give allowances for that. But I think it's amazing. And Drew made this point. He said it's amazing that we're in a time where this can even happen, like in our lifetime.
Yep.
So I am quite impressed at the level that it has, and I liked when it occasionally worked with the overtaking of like overtaking a vehicle and stuff. I think there's still some work there that needs to be done that, you know, like you're coming up to a vehicle and it goes, oh, well, I'll just sit at 105 instead of going around it. But that drove me mad. But I think it's got some like real potential to maybe in our lifetime we'll actually see, cars that drive themselves without too many issues. I didn't like the fact that it like would pull out in front of a car when we were turning and stuff.
Oh, I
think
saw. I remember you commenting on that. It's like, whoa, slow down there. Yeah, what are you going for? I wouldn't have gone then.
I wouldn't have gone necessarily. I probably would have waited just as a, giving away kind of thing. But yeah, because I think that could be quite dangerous if it, doesn't sort of let cars go. It doesn't have the give way of human, oh, you're coming, I'll let you go, and then I'll go.
There definitely were a few times where it went through an orange light where if I had been driving, I would have stopped. So I was like, and it also, I mentioned to you, it merged across an intersection at least twice. And I was like, you can't do that. You don't do that.
Nope. Bad.
So, there was something else. What was it? Oh, the charging.
It couldn't.
Sorry, go.
Yeah.
The charging
when
was
we were
super
trying
easy.
to leave Beerenberg.
Sorry, there's a delay on Discord.
Have we got a delay?
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
Is it me?
No, it's not your fault. It's just the server. We've got to find a
better system. All right, we'll find a better system.
Sorry, you go.
When we were trying to leave Beerenberg and we got it to like auto drive out, it tried to reverse and there was people behind us. Instead of going forward out of the car park.
Yep.
I was like, oh, that could have been bad.
Yep.
And then we had to take control.
Yeah. There were definitely other things. So the charging was super easy at all the Tesla chargers, of course, because you just basically plug it in. Everything's already set up. We did charge at a ChargeFox charger at your local shopping center, and it was actually pretty easy. I mean, I had to download the ChargeFox app. I'd already created an account on it previously because I'd been doing some research about charging before we came. And someone said download the ChargeFox app, but then I found out you have Tesla chargers pretty nearby, so I deleted it. But anyway, so that was just a case of plug it in and say start charging, and it was really, really easy, and it was quick as well. So like, one of the things about charging cars is the lower the charge you have on your car is the faster it's going to charge, and so as you get closer to 100%, it'll slow down significantly. Once you get past 80, it's like very, very slow to charge. So most people, our suggested charge level is 80% on the car. Excuse me, but you can get it to go over that. I'm trying to remember something else that the car did that I was like, oh, that's interesting. It handled itself pretty well around construction zones. There was definitely one point at which we was like, do you think I should take over? And I said, no. Because they had the witches' hats. The car just followed the witches' hats around and it was all fine.
Nice.
It did.
That's good.
You can, things that you can do when you're using this is if you want the car to overtake, you can just indicate and it will do it. If you want the car to change lanes, you can just indicate and it'll just do it. When it does overtake, there's obviously lots of things that it's taking in consideration. Like I think it's taking into consideration how fast are we going, what's the maximum speed limit, like how long is it going to take me to get past this car, that sort of thing. But it definitely needs some work.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting Sorry, go.
You are two things behind, right? Like two updates behind. So some of those things could have already been fixed, but there's also one of the things I mentioned to Drew, I wondered about how much Australian oversight there was, because some of it seemed like potentially not enough like of an Australian road rules kind of thing. The lights, the traffic lights, that was the other thing you probably really liked. It tells you which lights it's looking at.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was pretty cool too.
It does it to signs as well. So when you see a sign, it'll highlight the sign to show you that it's looking at that sign. And so with the traffic lights thing, I really like that as well, because I'm not sure what it's like in other countries, but in Australia, there are some very complicated intersections that have lights fucking everywhere. So it is nice to know which lights it's looking at. And even if it's looking at the wrong ones, I think there's probably logic enough to be like, okay, there's more of these that are saying this, so I'm going to do this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember
cool.
what I was going to say now. So the ultimate dream with full self-driving is to literally have the car drive and you don't have to pay attention. At the moment, you have to pay attention to the road, otherwise it'll just disengage. But that's what the dream is, right? So you can just get in your car and just play with your phone or do watch a TV show or whatever. God, that'd be nice. That would be so nice.
Did you see that car that was released at CES this year that does... CES had a car, I'll have to look it up, but they basically don't have, like, there's a steering wheel and stuff, but it goes away and it covers up the whole front and you can just sit there in your seat.
Oh, that's
I don't know whether I don't know how far advanced that is for like Australia, but probably in Americas it would probably work okay because it's the Wild West out there and that,
Yeah, they just do whatever they want. But in
we
Australia,
have more rules here, but
we don't have the necessary laws to enable that yet. And I think it would be a gigantic hill to get over because we're pretty strict in Australia.
Yes. Yeah.
But I would say overall, I had lunch with Michael and Sean and Nelly on Wednesday. And Sean, I didn't know Sean was coming, so it was a surprise. But we got to talking about the whole full self-driving thing and that it was a subscription. And she said to me, okay, first thing, have you unsubscribed yet?
Yeah.
And I actually haven't unsubscribed yet.
Oh!
There you go.
Make sure you do that.
There you go, Sean. Now you know, because I didn't actually tell you on the day. I have not unsubscribed.
I always set calendars.
It's on my phone. I could literally just do it right now. But
do it.
I'll do it later.
No. Have you still not unsubscribed?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god! It's going to charge you another.
That's fine. It's only $150 a month. I will unsubscribe, but while Ui's mum's here, I might just leave it. It's only 3 months, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we talk about my work thing that I was mentioning, where I found out that they might be wanting me to go to the UK?
Yeah, go. Why do you want to go?
I'll get to that, Mel. So, dear audience, I have been informed once again, and I was asked about this probably nearly 3 years ago.
Maybe 3? Yeah.
Yeah. I was asked, we'll have to get you over in the UK so you can meet the team and everything. These people I've been working with for 15 years now. And now I have to meet them in the flesh. I've met with them in Teams. What's wrong with Teams? What is wrong with Teams, Mel?
Nothing's wrong with Teams. Nothing at all is wrong with Teams.
But at the time, when this is like one of the directors, managing director of the entire global company, said to me, probably thinking, this is such a gift to Ben, tell him he can come to the UK. I'm like, oh God, do I have to? I don't like traveling. Number one.
Listen, come on.
Number two, it's 22 hours by a direct flight.
Yes.
And number three, they will not get me business class. The best I'm going to be able to force them to do is economy plus, and even that is not great.
No, tell them if you want me to go to the UK, it has to be on the Dreamliner direct flight, and it has to be business class. If you meet those two conditions, I will come. Won't happen, but at least you've given them the opportunity.
So the reason I know that won't happen is because the directors of the company take a point of pride the fact that they fly economy, and I'm just and I need to let you know, Mel, these are not people who are poor. These are very wealthy people, okay? And it's just like, but you don't have to. You choose to, and I don't choose to.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
That's totally your call.
That's exactly.
Don't force it on us.
Nah.
Apparently they're talking sometime in April at the moment, but I'm just like, oh no, you know what? I don't. Number one, Ui's mum's here. It's just I've got to find a way out of this.
Well, you've already got commitments because you've got Easter as well.
Yeah, shit. Yes.
So
I forgot about that. See, thank you for reminding me.
well, I'm glad I'm here. You've got Easter. You can't do anything. You've got prior arrangements. That's it.
Oh yeah.
And if you want me to, business class or nothing, no.
That I did actually tell my boss. I'll go if you're going to fly me business class. But he said they're not going to fly business class, and I'm like, yeah, I already know they're not going to fly me business class. But so I might still sound ungrateful. But you have to understand that these people say this thinking, oh, this is such a gift to Ben, whereas I'm just like, no, I don't want to go. This is not a gift. I'm sure you probably think it is, and I don't know how to express that to them without insulting them. But so I have to figure out a way to do that and say, look, I'm sure this is really generous of you, but what do you think, Mel? This is really generous.
ChatGPT it.
Oh shit. That's a good
ChatGPT. Give me a response that says, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not into traveling all that much and I have anxiety issues or whatever. Make it up and then blah, 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 blah. Get ChatGPT to give you a lovely response.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That's what it's there for.
Yep. Apparently, I've never used it like that, but yeah.
Oh my God, that's what I use it for all the time. All the time. Give me a response to X. Yeah.
Hey, did you want to talk about your position, Mel?
My position? I want to talk about my car.
Oh shit! Yeah. I tell you, yeah. Apparently, Drew told me the finance has been accepted.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about the car. Yeah. We saw one yesterday. In
out on the road?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a surprise to me. Drew says, oh, that's one. And when it went past, I saw there was a Toyota badge on the back, which I found weird.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
I saw
I don't think so.
The crown.
They've got a crown. Yeah.
Yeah, on the front, but then they had a Toyota badge on the back. That was strange.
No, I don't think they've got. Yeah, that's strange. So we, dear listeners, if you know anything about Drew and I, you know that cars are one of our passions. We love cars. We like driving cars. We test drive cars all the goddamn time. We just love cars, both of us. Anyway, a while ago, we saw this car on car sales because what else do you do but troll car sales for cars? Drew saw this car, sent it to me and said, doesn't this look awesome? And I was like, oh my God, I love the shape of it. I love the look of it. It's got a cute bum. It's got a great front. I love everything about this car.
Is that why you like Drew as well?
Yes.
He's got a cute bum and a nice front.
He's got a cute bum, great front. And it was a Toyota Crown, which is an import. And I was like, why? We never heard of this. It's an import. So it's from Japan. Anyway, so we went and test drove this car, I don't know, 3-4 months ago now probably, maybe even a bit more. I think it was before Christmas even. Anyway, we fell in love with it. Oh, my God. We fell in love with it. We loved everything about it. The only problem is that the GPS doesn't work because it's in Japanese. And they don't have it here. But we're like, well, we always have CarPlay anyway. So we never, ever use the internal GPS system of a car anyway. So not a big deal. Mm-hmm. Anyway, time goes on. Christmas happens, this and that. We're both talking about the Crown still. Oh, we really like the Crown. Driving other cars. We've got to replace one of our cars because it's 10 years old. It's starting to have problems. So that's why we're looking at another car. Anyway, we keep talking about this Crown. And the other day, I can't remember what it was. We did something or other. And I said, well, why don't we just look at the Crown again? So just by chance, Drew happened to be in Melbourne this week. And there was a Crown in Melbourne that was exactly the colours and stuff that we wanted. So I was like, how about you go test drive it? And then if you're happy with it and you still like it as much, we'll move on it because we've been going back and forth for months and I'm sick of the car argument. Argument as in discussion, the arguments of which car are better. Yep. Anyway, so he goes and test drives it and he calls me and says it's fantastic. It's everything. It does all the things. It's what we want. Yes. So Toyota Crown, I put through we're getting it on a lease through my work. So my boss is going to do all the lease paperwork for me and stuff, but finance got approved. So they've requested an invoice and all of the stuff in the background. I don't really know. But yeah, I found a leasing company that's happy to do an import, which is not usual basically, but they were like, nah, it's fine. So apparently the Toyota Crown is basically a Camry underneath, like the internals of the car.
But it's much
the
fancier.
engine
I've seen the photos. But it is very fancy.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
If we had them in Australia, I reckon they'd sell like hotcakes. Because they're really nice.
They'd probably stop selling Camrys.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I mean, that would be the competition, I guess. But anyway, I'm so excited because Drew's still in Melbourne this week, so I'm hoping that if we can get everything organised, maybe he can, like, bring it home.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise, we'll have to go back.
said to him, if you get it next week, can you come by and, like, give me a ride in it?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, totally.
100%.
I was like, oh, fantastic. I'm so excited because it looks amazing. Can you remind me, is it a hybrid?
Yeah, it's hybrid.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It's hybrid. Yeah.
I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure. So Drew told me that when he was talking to the guy yesterday, he's like, oh, does it have that like toe kick thing where you can like open the boot just by waving your foot? And the guy was like, oh, I don't think it does. And then they just happened to be standing behind it and accidentally did it, and it did open. And he's like, oh, I guess it does have it. But it sounds like it's perfect. Like it's got everything. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Drew's really excited about the ventilated seats.
Oh, ventilated seats.
Because he gets really hot.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I get really sweaty sitting in a seat. And let's just say that the Audi seats have been sweated on a bit. Not my fault.
When we leave Melbourne, normally we go through, like we pass Melton to get back home anyway. So he'd be coming past your place basically to, or he could certainly do it.
Gee, he's been racking up the frequent driver miles, hasn't he?
Yeah, this week he has. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But I would like to get it all sorted because it would be great if he could just drive across with it.
The process is pretty quick. If we have to come back
the weekend after.
If they've already approved it, I think you might be. Yeah, I think the only thing that might stop him from being able to pick it up is probably if they don't register it quickly enough.
Yeah, which I have to find out how we do that because it's not currently registered.
Well, wouldn't they register it for you?
Well, yeah, but the problem is they're in Victoria and we're in South A, so I don't know how the leasing company's going to, like, do that. I mean, it needs to be registered in South Australia.
Yeah. I remember
that's where we live. So
Drew mentioned that they can give him like some holdover thing until he gets back to Australia,
like a permit or something.
South Australia. And when you do the registration, the leasing company will just give you the money back for it because it's covered by the lease.
I don't know whether they're going to do it or not, so we'll have to find out.
But yeah, I'm assuming the leasing company probably wants you to insure it as well.
That's what I'm doing for today. I'm ringing around to try and find if I can get a cover note.
We just renewed the insurance on our A1. I mean, we've had that for more than 10 years now. It's a great little workhorse. But they were saying they wanted like 1,400 or I can't remember. It was a lot. It's a tiny car. We do drive it a lot, but it's anyway. We were just like, no, we'll look for something else, and we've just gone with like something that's like 430 or something like that. So yeah.
Audis are expensive to repair though. Like that's the.
Did I ever tell you about changing one of the front headlights on that thing? I mean, front headlight. Yeah. One of the headlights. I didn't just say the front. It's on the front.
It's the front. It's the headlight. Yeah. Because it's the head.
So we were putting it into servicing, and we knew that one of the front headlights wasn't working. We don't know why, but the guy's like, yeah, it's not working. It's all plugged in. Everything looks fine. It's just broken or something. And he says, yeah, he called. We were like, look, can you just replace it or something? We had having no idea about what kind of bulb it is or anything like that. And he calls and says, hey, I just need to let you know, I've just called Repco about this light, and they said it's $600 for one.
For the light or the whole head thing?
No, it's the light.
Just the bulb.
It's cool. The bulb. Okay, this is the thing because the bulb is part of a bigger unit that you have to.
Yeah.
It's all just one piece.
You have to buy the unit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not the whole case of the headlight or anything like that. That didn't need to do any of that.
But it's
So we went and bought it. So we didn't know. I was stupid. I should have said. I was so dumb. I should have said yes. Yeah, go ahead and just do it, because we went to the same place, Repco, and of course they're like, yeah, this is how much it is, which is exactly how much that guy had told us. He was just going to do it for us, and I was like, God, I'm dumb. I am so stupid. I should have just said yes, because getting that fucker off and on again. I mean, I cut myself. They had these clips on the side that were like, how the fuck did they even get this thing on? I have no idea. Well, now I know because I had to put it back on. But but Jesus Christ, I could not believe how hard it was to do that, and I definitely cut myself at least once, more than once. Sorry, doing that. And he wasn't going to do it. I had to do it.
No.
And just the other day, so Jared's car, there was a couple of weekends ago, we'd gone to Michael and Sean's, and we dropped Nelly off at the station, and as soon as I went to indicate to pull out, the blinker did that thing it does when one of them's out, and I said, which I just know from experience, not from experience of changing anything, just from experience of other people's cars it's happened in. That means one of the lights is out. And Jared was like, oh, really? How do you know that? And I was like, oh, well, my mum's had a lot of shit cars over the years, okay?
How long had it been doing that for? And he just ignored it?
No, it literally just happened.
Oh, okay.
So I said, okay, all right, I'll tell you what, we'll get home, we'll just look it up, see what kind of bulb we need to get. Google was very helpful. We used Gemini. It said, hey, look, it could be one of two bulbs. It could be the coloured bulb or not the coloured bulb. And he said the way you're going to find out, you're going to have to pull the whole casing off and just take the bulb out and have a look and see if it's coloured or not. Yeah. So I did that. And Jared completely shocked that I'm capable of doing this, by the way. And so I pulled it all off, and have a guess how much the bulb was, Mel?
I don't know, $30, if that.
2 bulbs were $12. And I'm like, what the fuck? God damn, Audi. So I did the other one as well while I was there. I just thought, I'm here. I might as well make it so that both of them are at least fresh. And I'm just going to say Repairman Ben is at your service.
Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So you can fix our car when we need it.
God, no. Drew, I'm sure Drew's very capable. He's very capable.
Yeah. Have we not told you the story that him and a friend of his were trying to change the light bulb on a car once, and they needed me to help him because they couldn't figure out how to get the hook to unhook?
No, you didn't.
So they spent like, I'd say probably 30, 40 minutes fucking about with this light, and they couldn't get it out, couldn't get it off, whatever. And for those who don't know, I used to be a mechanic in my early life, so that's how much I love cars. I want to be a mechanic. Anyway, so I'm pretty good with car bits and stuff, and anyway, I walked out there, and he's like, "Can you come and have a look at this? Because we're missing something." So I came out, I looked at it, and I went, "Boop," and you had to pull it apart or something, and they'd be pushing it in, and they were pulling on it. I was like, "You just pull it apart, like you just," and then it came out, and they were like, "Whoa,
you're a magician."
Yeah. So, yeah. And then there was that time that, oh, sorry, Michael, I'm going to tell you about this story. But
okay,
Michael locked his keys in the boot of his car.
Okay.
Where were we going? I can't remember. We met up with Michael somewhere or other. I can't remember what was happening. But he locked his keys in the boot. And he was starting to get a bit nervous. The car was unlocked, but the boot...
Is this the old white one?
He didn't have access to the boot. Yeah. And I said, going to because we had a car exactly like it. So going to the glove box, and there'll be a little button that'll pop the boot. Anyway, he was like, no, we don't have one. I'm like, I'm telling you, there'll be a button in the glove box. He's like, no. Anyway, he was like thinking he might have to call the RACV or whatever. And he was like, I don't know what to do. Like, the keys are in the boot. Anyway, I opened the glove box. push the button. He was like, oh, I didn't even know that was there. And I'm like, oh.
You know
That's
what,
what
Mel?
it's there
I didn't
for.
know there was a button in the glove box either.
Not all cars have it, but we had the same car. So, like, I knew that's, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'd never heard that story. There you go.
Anyway.
2 car stories that I'd never heard before.
Yeah. So I am a magician.
We've been going for 54 minutes, Mel.
Wow. Well, there was a little break in the middle you have to edit out. But
Yeah. But I reckon. Have you got
Good
anything
stuff.
else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I wanted to show you my crochet, but we can do that next time.
Okay. Oh, we also said we were
What?
going to go over stats as well. And I completely forgot to.
Oh, yeah. We did do that, yeah.
I forgot to look to get them as well. Oh, that bag. Yes. Yeah. Oh,
We'll talk about it next time.
You've got some new stuff hooked onto that there. You got a little dragon and what's the other one?
This is a buffalo,
Okay.
and then this is a little dragon.
Okay. All right. Maybe when I do this, when I edit this while you're showing that, I might just make your view big so that people can see it really well, because those are quite nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Well, love your work. Do you want to do the outro? I think you're so good at it.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for listening in to the Shitcast with Ben and Mel. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another fantastic episode, which is fun and will make you laugh and not give you nightmares and will make you feel good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and lactase for the win.
And lactase for the win. And stay cool over this heat.
Yeah.
At the moment, drink lots of fluid. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye,
Cool.
everyone.
Bye.